5 reasons you should not mess with America. Look, Sonny, you don't know really anything about America, do you?
No, nothing at all.
Do you know how powerful they are? You know they're pretty powerful. Like, everyone knows that, right?
I know they're like, yeah, I know they're powerful from like past things.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know like how powerful.
And I'll tell you what, you're about to find out, mate.
Yeah.
Mate, this is gonna shock you. I'll say that, this is gonna shock you. Right, we started in 1971.
The 90s left the United States as the sole superpower in the world, and it's never looked back. In all aspects of the world, the United States is indeed a superpower, especially when it comes to its military might, which is unsurpassable in its strength.
The military is good. I know that.
Yeah, I think that's an understatement. Their military is pretty good. Yeah. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Technological superiority, operational capabilities, and power projection across the globe. In this video, we'll take a look at the 5 top reasons why you wouldn't want to go against the US military establishment. The United States Air Force is the strongest in the world, not only in the number of operational aircraft, but also in technological superiority. The country currently operates a total of over 15,000 military aircraft, combining all the branches of the military service, including the US Navy, US Army, Coast Guard, and the US Marines. As of 2017, the US Air Force alone has a fleet of over 5,300 aircraft.
That's a lot of goddamn aircraft.
You say that right. Just that honestly picture in your head.
What's this number they're about to say?
400.
Oh, 400. IBMs. What's that?
That's like bombs, like big bombs of that.
Oh my days.
Yeah.
That's only in 2017 as well.
By the way, all those bombs could probably bomb the entire world. That's scary.
Good.
That's scary, actually. Why was bombs ever created? Like, why can't you all be at peace?
106 intercontinental ballistic missiles and 170 military satellites.
Military satellites? There's satellites?
Satellites.
That is pretty cool, though.
What do you think the satellites do?
Probably so like they gather intelligence on every country because they're obviously in the sky, aren't they?
Yeah.
And maybe out of Marvel, the Tony Stark guy in Marvel.
Yep.
He's got satellites that can launch rockets.
Oh really?
I wonder if that's the same in real life.
Satellites greater than any other country in the world. The USA has the largest number of stealth aircraft designed to be silent killers and untrackable by the radar defense systems of most countries in the world. Some of these stealth aircraft include air superiority fighters, such as the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter, heavy bombers, such as the B-2 Spirit.
I've heard of the F-22 Raptor, and I heard that's a plane everyone wants to drive.
I mean, I would want to drive it.
To fly, everyone wants to fly that one. That's really good.
It looks sick, doesn't it?
And then you got that weird one as well. That looks like a penguin.
Looks like a penguin.
The penguin beak, you know? Like
I see
that one there?
Oh, I think it's a little bit like wider than that one, but I see what you mean. They are cool though. They might look like a penguin, but they're sick.
They are sick.
In fact, the United States pioneered this technology in the 1980s with the introduction of the F-117 Nighthawk stealth attack aircraft. Stealth aircraft are designed to avoid...
How scary is it though? Like,
mate, that's one of my biggest fears. Imagine you just looking up in the sky and just
like,
see something.
If I looked up and saw that, I'd be like, well, it was nice living.
No, that's scary.
Detection using a variety of technologies that reduce radar reflection from ground, sea, or air-based radar antennas, thereby reducing its radar cross-section, or RCS. This revolutionary technology allows a 5th-generation aircraft, such as the F-22 Raptor, with a max takeoff weight of 83,500 pounds, to have a radar cross-section of just 0.0001 meters squared, about the size of a bumblebee. What's more insane is that the massive B-2 bomber also has the same radar cross-section as the F-22 Raptor. Thus, it becomes extremely difficult to track stealth aircraft. Even if the enemy spots them on their radar scopes, it's a whole other story to successfully track them and register a missile kill. The whole idea behind this technology is to break the chain in which a conventional surface-to-air missile defense system works. It's the same.
Does this scare you at all like it scares me?
Well, I think US and Britain are on the same terms.
I hope so.
I feel like if you was on the wrong side of America,
yeah, it would. Yeah,
it's a lot.
But we're like just thinking about other countries that we're not on the right side of. They're also very powerful. I think we're more powerful. Don't get us wrong, but they're still
America's very powerful.
America's the most powerful country in the world.
Yeah.
I'll say it. I'm almost certain on that.
reason, countries like China and Russia are also hard at developing their own stealth fighter, the Chengdu J-20 and the Sukhoi Su-57, respectively. These aircraft will allow the US Air Force to assert its air superiority over any battlefield of the future, and we all know that control of these skies is the biggest decider in any war. The next reason why any country going to war with the US military should think twice is because of the strength of the US Navy and its...
What movie do you recognise that from? The movie Cars 2.
Is it?
Yeah. Do you not remember the professor?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. By the way, that boat I think is the best looking boat there is. It's if I didn't
That
have
boat there.
If I didn't have a yacht, I wouldn't have that. Look how it doesn't look
I'd
like
rather that over a yacht.
Vius.
I'd rather that over a yacht.
I mean, it's much more expensive, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
dominance over the world's
Sick,
ocean,
isn't it?
especially the Navy's supercarriers. The US
Yeah,
Navy
that's what-
currently operates 11
yeah, that's
what they
yeah,
like,
that is
planes
that
on
is
that,
what an
yeah.
aircraft carrier does, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
nuclear-powered Nimitz-class supercarriers, which is the largest aircraft carrier fleet in the world. The only navy that can come close in terms of technological advancement is probably the Royal Navy of the United Kingdom, but they only have 2 operational carriers. The Nimitz class of carriers has a displacement of over 100,000 tons and can carry a complement of up to 70 aircraft. They're literally a floating small town in the ocean with its own airport. The Nimitz-class carriers in themselves are extremely potent offensive weapons, but the way they operate in what is called the carrier strike groups makes these ships even more deadly. A carrier seldom deploys alone. There are always a fleet of surface and underwater assets surrounding them and forming a strike group. These include guided missile cruisers, a destroyer squadron, attack submarines, and other support vessels. Together, they project the power of the carrier and at the center of the group forward towards the enemy.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that just coming at you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to imagine it.
While the carrier is carrying out its offensive role with the use of its air wing, the other ships are responsible to protect its flanks against any enemy attack. This combination of offensive and defensive strategy makes the US carrier strike group almost impenetrable. The United States Navy maintains 9 such carrier strike groups, 8 of which are based in the United States and 1 that's forward deployed to Japan. For
That scares me.
Yeah.
over
That
50
scares me.
years, this has been the principal element of US power protection, and the Nimitz class of supercarriers are at the center of it all. Despite this, the US is currently in the process of developing a new class of carriers called the Gerald R. Ford class, intended to replace the Nimitz class ships. This new supercarrier will be even more technologically advanced and is expected to continue US dominance of the oceans well into the late 21st century. The third reason why you shouldn't fight the US military is their massive stockpile of nuclear and conventional intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs. The ICBM plays the role of the land leg in the US nuclear triad, along with the Trident submarine-launched
I'll
ballistic
say-
missile.
Nuclear
Like,
is the scariest thing.
they should never have been created.
No. I
Like,
don't think
generally,
they should.
they're in my opinion, the scariest things ever created. Like generally.
SL the LGM
Mate, ICBMs are
But the thing is, you could just fly it, land it, bang.
yeah, whenever and wherever they want, at any time.
30G Minuteman III is the only type of ICBM that is currently operational in the US. The Minuteman III family of ICBMs were first developed in the 1960s as a response to the Soviet nuclear threat. Throughout the Cold War and beyond, these missiles have undergone constant modernization. In the last decade alone, the US military has undertaken $7 billion worth of upgrades. The rocket propulsion engines, the propellants used, the guidance system, and even the flight control surfaces have all been refurbished. The upgraded missiles are completely different from its 1960s counterparts, except for the shell. These state-of-the-art improvements and modernization programs have kept the Minuteman III system operational for over 50 years with improved reliability that supports the missile's remarkable 99% alert rate. The latest versions of the missiles have a range of over 8,000 miles, which is greater than the diameter of the Earth at 7,917.5 miles. They can carry multiple 330 kiloton nuclear warheads, which is 20 times greater than the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Not only that, each of these warheads can be assigned to different targets independently. The technology is called Multiple Independently Targetable Re-entry Vehicle, or MIRV, and was first developed for the Minuteman III family of missiles. So any country messing with the United States will have to deal with this awesome arsenal of firepower, which can be launched at a moment's notice. If it weren't the ICBMs or the stealth fighters raining fire down on you, it would be precision-guided munitions, or better known as smart bombs or PGMs instead. This is another big reason why not messing with the US military is a good idea. All branches of the US military use smart bombs in some forms of...
One crazy thing that really scares me is how quickly that a single button can change the whole world we live in.
Yeah. But it's literally, what's it? The red button, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the red button. You press it, then that's that.
Bro, it's
Scary. These weapon systems are designed to be precise and hit a specific target with maximum efficiency. These bombs are so effective that during the First Gulf War, PGMs comprised only 9% of weapons fired, but accounted for 75% of all successful hits. Since then, for the US military at least, the days of normal artillery shells and unguided bombs are long gone. Nowadays, the military uses PGMs from air, ground, and sea. Precision-guided munitions come in various forms and use different kinds of technologies to achieve precise hits. A large majority of PGMs use the Global Positioning System, or GPS, of satellites to guide their trajectory to target. However, sometimes this becomes a problem, as GPS coverage is not always reliably available everywhere across the globe, or bad weather conditions can hinder operations. Thus, the Office of Naval Research, the Naval Surface Warfare Center, and the Army Research Laboratory have all
Think about how much we don't know about what's going on.
Yeah, I know. They probably have... Yeah.
They probably have like loads of secret offices, locations, and
They probably got loads here.
They probably do actually. There is probably like some everywhere.
Coordinated to develop the first ever artillery-fired smart munition that will not use GPS guidance. The project is known as Moving Target Artillery Round, or MTAR for short. The MTAR shell can be guided onto stationary as well as moving targets in both land and sea, using a combination of guidance technology. The best part is that these shells can be fired from the existing M777A2 155mm towed howitzer and the M109A7 Paladin Integrated Management self-propelled 155mm artillery systems already in use by the US military. The shells will also feature an extended range of 40 to 60 miles, using rocket boosters to propel them. Once finished, it will afford the US military another potent weapon system that outclasses others around the world. Lastly, the fifth and final reason why you shouldn't fight the US military is drones. We're all familiar with what
Well, I think from this video, drones have probably gone a lot more in advance. The thing, you're not risking a human life, you're just risking the technology.
Yeah. I mean, if you just connect a bomb to it, you just fly, bang.
Do you know like all the story about kamikaze? Like how the old Japanese pilots used to fly into the thing, killing themselves. That's basically the old version of drones today, I guess.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
unmanned
Does that look like a drone to you?
No, that looks like someone should be flying that.
That looks nothing like a drone to me.
already.
I think someone like can sit like a box and control it, like they're flying it, but they're not in it. That's the crazy thing.
In the final stages of development, and once
It's crazy how like technology, how we started this Earth with nothing but like trees, fire, and all that, and now we've got fucking like these drones about. Isn't it
Like-
crazy how like evolution?
Think about if they have that. Think about what else they have.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Finished will provide the US military with state-of-the-art platforms capable of multi-role operations, ranging from attack missions to aerial refueling. Drone technology has reached such heights today that a single UAV can loiter miles above the surface of the Earth for hours. These 5 weapon systems make the US military extremely dangerous for any adversary looking to get into a conflict with them. In a conventional warfare setting, it's almost impossible to beat the US military machine. That's why modern enemies of the United States are employing more and more asymmetric warfare strategies against the mighty US military. Despite that, the US military juggernaut is hands down the most powerful military complex in the world today, and probably will be for decades to come.
Well, don't get into war with the US. I think we'll just cover that.
Yeah, you're screwed. If you actually do, you're actually screwed. Because they're probably one of the most powerful. They probably are.
No, let's be real. America is so great, so powerful.
Yeah.
It's incredible, isn't it? Like,
that's crazy what they have.
honestly, I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Honestly, I kind of forgot how powerful they were, to be honest. It's unbelievable. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. And again, I'll see you in the next one.